I'm sitting on top of this small hill again, and it's very cloudy today, as far as you can tell, right? Actually, it was pretty windy in the morning with drizzles, and the rain stopped in the afternoon, but the sun never popped up today. But it's cool. I love it. It was drizzling a little bit while I was walking around this loop earlier, but now it stops. Getting into the pretty heavy earnings season, right? And if you already read, you know I actually I wrote the first part of my journal today before I came out, and I listed all the S&P 500 constituents who released earnings today, and I made some comments for each one. And there are still 5 left after this last I should say, after walking the last loop, the last lap of around this loop, I'll go back home to update for the other 5. And the second part will be list for the constituents who are going to release earnings tomorrow, either pre-market or after-market. But I won't make too many comments because it could influence, right, their earning release. Yeah, today I did buy. I kept buying the Invesco, and Invesco kept dropping, and it looks like the AI keep playing with me and the human and the fund manager. Invesco actually is owned by actually 98 or 96% of the total shares, outstanding shares, are owned by the institutions. So in that regard, I'm probably a very rare individual player buying relatively significant shares. So they won't kick me out. That's pretty obvious. And and also I kept adding the growing stocks like Uber and TradeWeb. TradeWeb is a sort of a value plus growing, and Parsons is definitely the value plus growth. So I keep adding those, and also I bought the shares of Canopy Growth, CGC, right? And it had dropped pretty significantly from a 40s level to a 30s level, and I'm seeing probably it will go back. It may drop a little bit again, but the midterm trend is to be up. I will start covering CGC, definitely I will start covering the TradeWeb and Parsons, and I'm going to give the rates on these 2 stocks and my price target, and I'm going to write the comprehensive reports regarding its fundamentals and the technical trend. Okay, I'll go back home to finish the journal, and the trading and investing practices are really fun, and I love it, and my son loves it as well. But I didn't let him day trade in this week because I want to show him how to build a midterm portfolio and to make a much larger profits. He already pocketed 1,400 for this month, and that's well enough to cover his expense. Okay.